Dumbling, it's your boy. Welcome to our show. Because we are having a wonderful day on this 9 March 2025. We had a little bit of a harder week. So, of course, we're going to go to junk food as our system of comfort. Don't do that at home. Now, I know what you're saying. Ing, what are all of these? These are all of the food that we're going to have. So, we got the drinks and we got the sweetness. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it here. There's some, I don't know why. There's some part of me that's finding it kind of cool to have the food, all the food here, the mountain of food. So I'm gonna leave it there. Today we're gonna be tasting some food. Give me a sec. Okay. Where did I leave it? And of course, okay, give me. Oh, there you go. There you go. So today we're gonna be tasting two things. Well, I'm gonna be tasting a lot more than two things. Wasn't the spoon that I had, but again, the magic of the camera. We're gonna be tasting Chapman's salty caramel crunch. I'm gonna pair it with President Choice caramel, salted caramel. Now we already had the President Choice salted caramel. I know there's a lot of food. Um, the reason as to why we're doing that is because I wanna. I love this, but at salted caramel I don't have a lot of reference, and Chapman is also a company that is super proudly Canadian. So we're gonna see how it matches. We're gonna see if there's equality in the thing that we know, or maybe we try something new when we discover that this is kind of shitty. And the first one I'm gonna go is, I think I'm gonna go with the new one. Super Premium Plus. We have the salted caramel crunch Chapman. You see, peep the Canadian flag. They're proud of it. They're proud of us. So it looks super good. They call it Super Premium. This is kind of their luxury ice cream. So it's a weird thing. They either have the pint of ice cream, which is cheap, or they have those specialty ice cream, which are super expensive, and the pint. There's no in middle. Okay, so the first thing I think about the ice cream, the taste of the ice cream itself, actually pretty nice, right? There's a nice saltiness to it. I'm getting a lot of caramel and a lot of vanilla, which is great. But apart from that, there's not a lot going on. Super nice. Oh yeah. Like I said, oh yeah, super nice. Mmm. We got these, which are caramel. Not even. Wow. Okay. Now, technically speaking, these have a lot. So, at first glance, the ice cream is pretty boring. If I'm being completely honest. The general assessment was really on point. Oh, this is really nice. This is so clever. So, yes, it's boring in the sense that it's a really good salted ice cream caramel. It's a really good salted caramel ice cream. But there's not much out of that. What you see is what you get. Some butterscotch, but that's pretty much it. It doesn't feel like a lot. However, I think they did something very, very smart. This is brilliant. The table that was most smart is they added a what do we call it? Little like crunchy balls that have next to no flavor. They're more sweet than anything. There's no incredible flavor. But then when you eat the ice cream, right? The little balls taste like ice cream itself. So you're left with the only thing that is kind of like a stranger danger, if you will. Now, stranger danger is the salted caramel. So your little ball of crunch do taste like salted caramel. So, it's really nice. However, it's really nice. One thing is when you don't get those little balls. Oh yeah. Then I'm also salted caramel ice cream. So really, really nice. Really clever choice. Really clever way of doing things. Salted caramel from Present Choice. This we had before. This was my favorite ice cream this summer. Already you can tell that the quality of it is better. Just because of that. Because there's this. There's a seal when it comes to the ice cream. I don't know if there is. Weird. There's no plastic. Oh, you see what they did? Okay, I understand. That's actually something I didn't know. So with one you had the plastic seal, and the other one you had the paper. So they possibly serve the same purpose. So there's a lot of sugar. Oh yeah. Oh, this is amazing. It's so tough. Because you have to choose the winner. I already picked the winner. I already decided. It's a close call. This one's a lot better. This one is a lot better. There's small caramel crunch, which is really nice. The ice cream is really, really, really salty. It makes you crave more ice cream. And when you go to a bar, they'll give you free nuts. Now the free nuts, what they're doing is, give me a sec. The free nuts, what they do is, they make your mouth more salty, which will create a need for a hydration, right? And that need of hydration will make you buy more beer. With this one, it's very salty. The caramel crunches are phenomenal. The ice cream itself is pretty good. Now I'm gonna give it to Chapman. Salted caramel, I feel like it's a better ice cream. I feel like the taste is better, but it's more simple. In my mind, the problem with salted caramel is you're working with really good ingredients. Chapman wins. I was watching The Bear, with Jeremy Allen, because we just finished watching Shameless. It's really easy to have a good product when you have good ingredient. It's a lot harder when you have good ingredient, but you actually try it out. The Chapman, they went above and beyond. Although the caramel, the ice cream is a bit of a lower quality, right? The caramel is a bit of a lower quality. It feels very boring. However, those little balls, ingenuous. The ice cream itself, really speaking, it's so complicated. My problem with this is, it's so complicated because on one side you have the first one, which is boring ice cream, boring caramel, some crunch, really nice harmony. The second one, which is really salted ice cream with very, very salted ice cream with ice cream. Like, okay, well, it's very salty, but the ice cream is good. However, it's not smart. It's something that you know. It's like, okay, so what can we do to make this good? Okay, we're gonna make it super salty. We have cream. That's pretty much it. And by the way, in case you didn't know, I'm gonna finish the video on that. But cream is actually kind of crazy because when you eat spicy stuff, right? Cream will be the way. Milk will be the way. So when you do it with the salt, it kills the taste, which is really, really smart. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.